Welcome to Home Buying Made Easy, the podcast where we pull back the curtain on mortgages, real estate, and everything the big banks hope you never figure out. I'm Rachel, co-host and producer of the show. Let's get to it.
Welcome to Home Buying Made Easy. I am Michael and I have Rachel here. She is the hostess and she is here with some questions, and we're going to go over some mortgage stuff because that's what we do. Actually, we're going to talk a little bit about mortgages and the market and everything going on, and it's going to be unique.
Yeah.
And check it out. It's getting close to summer. And since it's getting close to summer, it's only like just a little bit more time. It's getting warmer. Since it's getting warmer, I'm shifting gears. I wear a Hawaiian shirt 365 days a year, but
It's true.
I bring out the Luke Pareos when it gets closer to summer. It's a reminder that I'm going to Hawaii in my mind.
Well, actively in Tennessee.
I am in Tennessee. Yeah. So the goal would be that I get to go to Hawaii again soon.
Hopefully.
And wear my shirts soon. Also get to take I have this necklace thing that I had made. I didn't have it made. They gave it to me. At the luau. Went to luau and they gave me this necklace thing, and it is made of some kind of nut.
Yeah.
Like a buckeye or some kind of nut. I'll have to wear it one day.
I feel like you've worn it on an episode.
Have I worn it on an episode? I don't remember.
I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure.
I was getting ready to say, I'm going to go to Hawaii. I'm going to wear my shirts. I'm going to bring my nuts. But then I thought, a necklace. That's what I'm talking about.
But you know what else you should bring?
You? I should
Me.
bring you?
Me.
I'm pretty sure when I go to Hawaii, I'm bringing my wife.
I understand that. But you know.
You want to shoot video and call it a business trip, don't you? Yeah.
Hey, I mean, if that's what it calls for, that's what it calls for.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we are not talking about Hawaii, unfortunately.
Why not?
But we are talking about Tennessee and what's going on with the market in Tennessee right now. It is springtime, spring surge, all the things. We have an episode of that a couple episodes ago. So my question is, what's going on with home prices in Middle Tennessee? What's your quick snapshot? Here's what's happening.
Snapshot. The snapshot of home prices. Home prices are holding steady in Middle Tennessee. So overall, I think that buyers are expecting more seller concessions and seller credits and things like that. The prices have held pretty steady. Unfortunately, fortunately, there's good realtors. And unfortunately, there are also some not so good realtors, and they don't coach their sellers very well. And by not coaching your sellers well, what ends up happening is the sellers get panicked, and then they do immediate price drops. And then there's almost like a stigma, ooh, that house smells, or something's wrong with that house. Obviously, they dropped the price. There must be something wrong. And that's not always the case. It just means that maybe they overpriced it when they started the process, and their realtor probably didn't coach them properly on, hey, if you start this high, there's a good chance it's going to sit for a while. Or it could sit for a very long time if you're priced out of the market, like it's more than what it's actually worth in that particular area. So I think overall, though, prices are staying steady. I wouldn't say they're climbing and going up and like things are going crazy. And they're definitely not going, oh, there's major drops happening across all of Middle Tennessee. I know I was talking with somebody like, hey, I heard prices are really dropping in Tennessee. I'm like, well, depends on the house.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I have clients that They're doing mortgages and they're looking at houses and they're putting offers in and they're not winning the offers.
Mm-hmm.
They're not getting the house. And they're offering, like, they aren't offering in to ask for any seller concessions. And they're giving actual asking price for the house and they're still not getting the house.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's all over the place. It depends on the house and the neighborhoods and the school systems and like really where you want to be, because everything's different depending on the area, depending on what the needs are of that particular couple or clients or family that they're trying to buy a house.
Yeah. Okay. So looking at the home prices of the last year and how Tennessee has been trending, what do you see? Do you see them? Obviously, you said right now they're steady, but over the past year, have they dropped any? Have they gone up any? And then what's driving that?
Okay. What's driving that's an interesting question. I would say that over the past year, I haven't pulled the research. We could pull the research and see, but just kind of what I've seen the market kind of it's still steadily gone up. Like year over year, we would probably see as a group of houses sold, like I'm not saying individual houses, but I'm saying 10,000 houses sold, you would probably see that the prices of the houses had gone up maybe 3 to 5% in as a whole. Individually, this one may have dropped or that one may have gone up or whatever, but as a whole, that's probably where the market's really at, which puts it pretty much at a flat market. Flat market just means that you have buyers, you have sellers, and they're not necessarily equal, but there's sellers that have put their houses on the market, and now there's over 6 months of supply in the market in Middle Tennessee. So since there's more than 6 months of supply, they call that a quote buyer's market, but it's still, like I said, there's still people losing deals. So you can't say it applies to every single house. Oh, great, it's a buyer's market. No, not necessarily. It's more of a flat market.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been trending over the past year, kind of trending toward that and allowing for seller concessions to be considered. Houses are sitting a little longer. I think part of the reason in Middle Tennessee houses, well, probably everywhere, but certainly Middle Tennessee, houses are sitting a little bit longer is because rightfully so, people are trying to maximize how much they get for their house. And they're probably pricing it a little high.
Yeah.
And that's not always a good thing. So what we try to do whenever I'm talking to somebody about, selling their house, I was like, hey, we can price it here, we can price it here, we can price it here. Depending on where you price it is going to determine how long it sits. Here it's going to sit for 60, 90, 120 days. Here it's going to sit 60 days. Here it's going to sit 30 to 45 days. So if you want to move it in a week or two, we can sell it down here, that's pretty much the key, I guess, to the purchase in the market and what's going on in the market.
Yeah. So talking about Nashville, Davidson County specific, how does that compare to the surrounding areas like Williamson and Murray and Wilson, Rutherford, all those right now?
Well, I don't know what Murray is, but Maury County.
Maury.
It's Maury County. It's not Murray County.
It's Murray.
It's Murray County.
It's Murray County.
Murray is spelled different.
It's Murray County.
It's Maury.
No, it's Murray.
I think you're wrong. You are definitely wrong.
I've always said Murray.
Well, you've always been wrong.
I have always said Murray, and no one's ever said anything.
Well, they needed
it.
to correct you.
Oh, I've said Murray around you plenty of times.
I'm sure you have. I'm still calling you out on it just because it's fun.
Okay, well, here we are. Correct Rachel episode. That's what we're going to call this.
That's what it is.
Okay, so how does Davidson compare to the surrounding counties?
Um, that's interesting because like Davidson County is unique in that it is in like the Nashville city is there.
Mhm.
So you have such a cross section. You have East Nashville, which is growing and has a better um, real estate market than say downtown that's struggling with some of the condo sales.
Yeah.
Um, there's there's some revitalization that's happening that's causing both strife in certain neighborhoods and a complete turnover of revitalization
Mhm.
of other neighborhoods. So if you're talking about more, what does it look like getting specific to East versus Franklin or East versus Murfreesboro or Nashville versus Murfreesboro? Like they're different markets, different price points, because you may have condos in downtown that are $1 million in Nashville, but you might have a single family home in Franklin that could be $1 million.
Mhm.
It's personal preference to what people are trying to do. Do they want to be close to downtown? Do they have to work downtown? Can they eliminate a car in their life for most of the time so that they can just walk to work and maybe take public transportation? Um, that I guess that would be things to consider. You can't do that in
Yeah.
East Nashville is a little different. Um, so I don't know. That's an interesting question. If you compare that with, say, Wilson County, half of Wilson County is very similar to the Franklin area.
Mhm.
Prices are a little bit cheaper there in Mount Juliet.
Yeah.
Lebanon Lebanon start Lebanon.
Lebanon. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. Just making sure we know how to say it.
Been there.
It has more of a rural feel to it. So you get a little bit less in the cost, but you're driving farther.
Mhm.
So that's
true.
something to weigh out. Same thing with going south. If you go Brentwood, Franklin, Thompson Station, Spring Hill, Columbia, all as you're going down I-65, it gets less expensive the further you go, but now you're sacrificing the commute and you're driving farther, and so you have to weigh that into your plans as well.
Yeah. Same thing north.
Same thing, Goodlettsville and Hendersonville, going around a lake. Whew,
Yeah.
that's a pain.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
Gallatin.
Yeah. They're all drives. Like it's one or the other. But it gets cheaper as you go out.
It does get less expensive, but I mean, there's a sacrifice. If you have to drive into town, you need to weigh everything up.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Okay, so looking ahead to the rest of 2026, it's not 2025, 2026, what are you expecting to happen? What do you see trend wise? And what should people be, like buyers and sellers, be aware of and prepared for?
That's a lot.
Sorry. Okay.
No, I got it. I got it. I'm gonna answer it all. It's just a lot. It's a lot to answer, only because we're in this volatile time where gas prices are way up, and they're way up because of what's going on in around the world. And by that happening, that's causing in 2026, that's causing some stress on the market. It's causing some stress on the housing market too. If you take that with rates were getting better and they had continued to slide down slowly. That's kind of paused, and they've creeped back up just a little bit. We have this transition happening in some of the government right now that is helping with that volatility or whatever. So it's hard to say. I would say if you're going to be in the area, you plan on being in the area for an extended period of time, go find a place that you can buy. Know that you're negotiating for a fair price, not necessarily the rock bottom price, but a fair price, and then looking toward the future at, okay, the future 5 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now is going to give you a good equity position. And then find a good loan officer that can help you, and a real estate agent that can help you find that property, get the right program, the right mortgage for your specific situation, whether that's a 30-year, a 15-year, or we have first lien HELOCs. I actually wrote a book, Keep the Cash Mortgage, is about a first lien HELOC that you can get. It allows you to pay off your mortgage faster and like 10 years instead of 30.
Yeah.
So that's a possibility too. So you just have to make sure you have the right team around you.
Yeah. And you pronounce it cash, not Cass.
Yeah. Well, hey, you get me back, huh? I see what you're doing there. Yeah. Well, I'm wearing the shirt though.
Okay. Summer. Ooh.
Summer.
Summer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it for today.
All right. If you have other questions, you want to find out anything that we're doing, or find out more about the first lien HELOC, you want a book, I'll send you a book for free. All you have to do is give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'll gladly help you any way we can, answer any questions. We'll see you next episode.
That's a wrap on today's episode of Home Buying Made Easy. If something we covered today helped you see things differently, share this episode with one person who needs to hear it. You might just change their financial future. If you're ready to take your next step, our team is standing by. Call or text us directly at 615-499-6335. You can also reach us at michael@dendyteam.com or use the link in the show notes below. New episodes drop every Monday and Friday. Hit subscribe so you're always first in line. And if this show has brought you value, a 5-star review takes 30 seconds or less and helps more people find us. From our team to you, let's make home buying easy.